All right, hello everybody to our today's webinar. Thank you very much for joining and for your interest and your time. Today I want to introduce to you our Essentials Luminaires range. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Stefan Kleinhans. I am responsible for the OSRAM branded portfolio within our LS portfolio. And I'm going to introduce to you today the overview of our Essentials Luminaires. First of all, I want to give you an overview of what are we going to address today. I am having the agenda made up like this. I want to give you an orientation of what are we actually talking about when we talk about Essentials Luminaires. I want to give you the idea behind Essentials. I want to give you the product overview. I'm going to give you an application walkthrough. So for which applications are our standard luminaires, let's say, tailored for? And I will give you a section with our product highlights, so with highlight products that I would highlight to you in a separate section. And I will briefly refer to our marketing efforts and marketing materials that we are going to share with you. Talking about the orientation, the Essentials luminaires are covering OSRAM branded LED luminaires, standard luminaires for standard applications. For our broad LS portfolio as a whole, we also do have the very project-oriented high-end products within the CTECO range, and Essentials is a part of that, and it's basically LED luminaires branded with the brand OSRAM. The idea behind Essentials is to offer a solution for every application and in every product category, a basic solution for a very well-rounded experience in terms of installation, light effect, and at a very cost-efficient price positioning. That's the general idea of Essentials, and by that we have a revised and focused portfolio that I'm going to introduce to you today, a reshaped Essentials portfolio covering all requirements that you have in the basic lighting area, where you mostly come across projects where you want to do one-to-one replacements or where you have new installations, and our solutions and our offers for that are going to be introduced in the following pages. We do have, as said, a price optimization, so we have a very well-rounded price performance ratio for these products in the Essentials range, and we are of course living up to the claim that we have as a big lighting brand in the quality and performance section. So you can expect from all our OSRAM branded luminaires to fulfill the highest quality and performance standards. That being said, as said, in the standard luminaires range, you generally come across two main application fields that you have when you go out for installation of standard products. One might be that you want to have a simple one-to-one exchange of existing luminaires with LED luminaires, or you have new installations in new applications where you have more freedom of design and can choose different product categories, product designs. For the one-to-one replacement, one good example is Publicerades COB, our Publicerades COB, which is a one-to-one replacement for halogen spots, where you really have the same look and feel with a nice COB and reflector design from the front, and you have the same light experience, having a beam angle of 36 degrees, for example, and being even able to phase cut, dim them, as you have usually in halogen downlight applications. Then on the other hand, we do have, for example, families like the Lumilux Combi LED family, where you can choose between different lengths, different sizes, different ways of installing it with a switch or without switch, with a plug or with a fixed direct connection. So there you have full flexibility to design or to install those luminaires. As an overview, I want to share the full range of our Essentials luminaires, where you can see that for all the product categories that were just briefly mentioned, we are having a solution. We are having, or we are even having different solutions where customers can choose from, and covering basically all standard application needs in the lighting field. This is just an overview to give you an idea of all the products that we have. And on the following pages, we will make an application walkthrough to see where, in which application scenarios we can use our different products. So this would be a standard working environment for a installer, for example, lighting applications, lighting tasks that you're confronted with on a daily basis, and where you can find the right possibility in our lineup of products, which I'm going to explain now on the following pages. For example, for garage applications or applications where you have higher demand on the product protection because of rough environments, we have, for example, the Lumiline IP65. It's a very sleek and slender luminaire with which fits in very tight mounting situations. So if you have tight gaps in concrete ceilings or tight application situations in any kind of demanding environments, this is really a solution to go with. And you don't have to compromise on the light output of the luminaire, because the Lumiline IP65 has a very high and demanding light output. It is silicon free, and it is, as said, super small. In another solution, for example, for garage applications or also rough environment applications, is the Aqualine LED, which is a general damp-proof luminaire that you can fit into all needs where you use the traditional damp-proof luminaire. The main upside on the Aqualine LED, the main benefit, is the very easy mounting that we have with a connection terminal that is very easy to handle, very easy to use. It is able to be through wired easily. It has an integrated through wiring, and it comes in all the common lengths for damp-proof applications, 1.2 and 1.5 meter, for example, and there's also a 0.6 meter variant. It comes in all the common lumen packages, and it's IP66 protected, as said, for all major damp-proof applications that you might come across. In the entrance areas, we do have the Power Brick family. The Power Brick family also includes thought through installation concept, so it's very easy to install. You have just a base plate that you can mount, and then it's very easy to be connected, and the light engine is just clicked in on the top. It's still highly durable, so it's very easy to install. It's highly durable. It is for all common applications, and the power brick family, as you can see it here, is really addressing the application fields where you need a lot of light and don't have a lot of space, and you are in challenging environments. And this family with the Power Brick and Power Brick Slim that we were having in our portfolio for quite some time, we extended it with Power Brick 800, which is an even more durable luminaire in a small size with a very high lumen output, and it's even suitable for outdoor applications. If we move around our building here, we also have, for example, entrance and way applications on our table, and for these applications we do have, for example, the Noxlight HP floodlight, which is a precise floodlight because it's tiltable, so you can really adjust the light output. It has a very pleasant design and a very high light output, and also a pleasant light effect because you have no direct vision of the LEDs. It's a very homogeneous light effect. And we do have a double PRI sensor on these luminaires, which means the detection area is increased, and you basically cannot move beyond the luminaire because it has a PRI sensor facing downwards also to enhance the security that this floodlight provides. We do have the EcoPack LED for all the general applications that you come across with on a daily basis as a batten luminaire with a very wide light distribution, very comfortable light distribution. It has a high value and very clean design. It is an aluminium body, which is covered by a very homogeneous diffuser, and from an installation concept, it's also very easy to design. You can split the body from the diffuser part to make it very easy to install it, and then just connect it and click the diffuser back on to really have a very easy installation experience. It comes in all common lengths, like 1m20 and 1m50, and all the common lumen packages. For corridors, staircases, and basically all wall and ceiling needs, we also do have round luminaires to cover this application field. It has also a very slender and timeless design. There is a version with a high frequency sensor available also, so you don't see the sensor from outside. It has a very homogeneous light distribution, and it also has a well thought through connection concept where you can put off the diffuser, easily mount it, and just click the diffuser back on. Very easy to handle, very nicely to install. Then we do have the Rondel Flat. Rondel Flat is new in our lineup. It is a very well designed wall and ceiling luminaire with enhanced features. The design is very nice and flat. The installation is very easy because it has a very easy connection terminal, a very easy to handle connection terminal, and it also has a click-in diffuser, a cover, and it's highly modular. But I will get to the details of this luminaire later on the highlight slide set, where I'm gonna get a little bit more into detail. We have the Punkt OLED COB, which we just also briefly talked about, a one-to-one replacement for high voltage halogen spots. And here to mention As said, one-to-one replacement. It has the same look and feel with the nice reflector design. It has face cut dimmability. It has the same light effect as the halogen replacement that we want to replace one by one. And we do have this one in the light color of 2700 Kelvin right now. We do have the puncto-LED spot. The puncto-LED spot is also new in our puncto-LED range. It provides very high lumen output. It is tiltable, so you can use it for basic shelf and also wall washing applications. But also for this, I will get to in more detail in the highlight slides later. The Puncto-LED DL is a very easy one-to-one replacement for CFL downlights. It also has the same light effect as the CFL downlights, and it now also comes in a very high value silver finishing for more flexibility in the ceiling integration. So silver versions are available for the Puncto-LED DL now. We do have recently introduced also the Preva-Light downlight, which is good for lounge and foyer environments. It's a more basic solution than the Puncto-LED COB, where we have a full one-to-one replacement capability coming with the face cut dimming function. Here we only have the on-off capability, but for that we have it trimmed and tailor-made to be the best in class when it comes to low invest. So this is a really cost-optimized solution that can be an alternative for retrofitting with par 16 lamps because it's on a comparable price level and comes with a nice and rounded design. Puncto-LED track is a newly introduced track light in our range. So also for track light, we have a worry-free solution now for track lighting, where you can use that you can use for basic accent lighting with very easy installation, with a very good price performance ratio, with a very appealing design with the COB and reflector combination that looks very high value. It's and it has full three-phase track compatibility due to the universal track adapter that we are using, so no worries on that side. It's a very easy plug-and-play solution for track lighting, for action lighting. We do have Apollon, which we recently introduced. We will have more details on the highlight slides there also. The same is true for Flatlight, which can be used for workstation lighting with a very homogeneous light distribution, with a very low glare rating of below UGR 19 for both Apollon and Flatlight. But I will get into the details of Flatlight and Apollon and the differences in just a second. We do have another solution for workspaces, not only aerial workspace solutions for inlay luminaires like the panels that we've just seen, but also for downlight applications. So we also have UGR 19 downlights with a very high value dark light reflector that can cover full workstation capabilities with anti-glare for workstation environments within the LED range. The Puncto-LED IP65 is a solution that we do have in our portfolio if you talk about changing rooms, sanitary facilities, or in general rough use. You can use these downlights that are IP65 protected and that come in two sizes, and they are also suitable for general lighting applications because of the broad beam angle that they have of 2 times 45 degrees, so 90 degrees lumbar. For the exterior and for the ways around the building, so to say, we also have a solution which is called Noxlite Smart. Noxlite Smart is an interconnected wire, not wire bound, but wireless connected luminaire family that you can install in the areas close to the building, where that can be grouped and interconnected as said wirelessly, and they also have a fast fixed connection that is very easy to install with a base plate where you just click in the luminaire. Newly introduced is also the Prevalite floodlight. So if it comes down to very general aerial outdoor lighting, this is the product to go with because it has a very low invest. It's a very cost optimized product family. We have it in 3 different lumen packages from 800 up to 4000 lumen, and they are, as said, optimized to fit the best price performance ratio that you can find. They are very flat and therefore can can be installed in a lot of applications because of the good design. They are below 3 centimeters in depth actually, so a very flat luminaire design. So for the product highlights, as I just promised, I want to give you a little bit more insights on the products that we recently introduced. And therefore, I want to start with the panel luminaires that I just touched in the application walkthrough. So Apollon is our newly introduced panel solution. It has an integrated EZG, so you don't have an external EZG on the back of the luminaire, which is creating a humpback. You have it fully integrated. You have a spacious connection box, which you can see on the top right side, that makes it very comfortable to do the installation. We do have the full family range, including DALI compatibility, and due to the spacious connection box, it's really a breeze to install it, and it's also very easy to through wire it. So through wiring for the on-off and the DALI versions is easy to do. It goes up to 4000 lumen, and as said, it's UGR19 workstation ready. This is the product informations, especially for the ones that are having a look at this on YouTube. You can pause it and have a look at it. I will just flick through the general product information sheets. This is an excerpt from the installation, from the user manual, so to say, so you can really see the idea of the easy installation with integrated through wiring or through wiring possibilities with the spacious connection box. Then we do have Flatlight. Flatlight is the very economic version of inlay panel, still covering all lighting needs. So it's also UGR 19 with a very low glare rating. This one has an external ballast on the back, and it comes in 2 light colors, 3000 and 4000 Kelvin here. This is really also cost optimized with targeting only the general applications where you, for example, don't need DALI compatibility. If we compare Flatlight with Apollon, what we can see is from a performance point of view that Flatlight, for example, goes up to 3500 lumen, whilst Apollon goes up to 4000 lumen. The lifetime of Apollon is 50,000 hours, while with Flatlight we go with 30,000 hours. We have a separate driver on top for the Flatlight, while we have a nice and integrated solution for Apollon. The efficiency is slightly higher for Apollon with 106 lumen per watt, while we are reaching 90 lumen per watt for the Flatlight. And as said, Apollon comes with DALI compatibility and the full range of mounting options as well. Puncto-LED track, as briefly mentioned before, is our new track light. Very high value, yet reasonably priced track light, which has a simple plug-and-play solution with a universal track adapter. It's 350 degrees rotatable and 350 degrees tiltable as well to cover the full lighting range, whatever the full flexibility, whatever you want to highlight or accent with this track light, and it goes up to 2600 lumen. From a family structure point of view, we have two colors, and every color comes with 2 lumen packages basically, and in 2 light colors. As said, this is again an excerpt of the installation instruction where you can see how easy and plug and play it is really to install the Puncto-LED track. For the Puncto-LED spot, which is another new product, newly introduced, it is also for accent and highlighting purposes. You can, as said, pull it out of the ceiling by 55 degrees. So it's really pivotable, 55 degrees out of the ceiling to enable wall washing and shelf illumination, and it can reach up to 3200 lumen. There are 2 versions of it with 3000 and 4000 Kelvin light color. It is very easy and uncomplicated to install with an external OSRAM EZG equipped, and you can easily mount it without the need of any additional mounting equipment. Then I want to highlight Rondel Flat. Rondel Flat is a very newly introduced wall and ceiling luminaire. As I said before, it's very highly modular, which I'm going to show you in a second. It goes up to 50,000 hours. It has 50,000 hours of lifetime. It has, as said, a very sleek and attractive design, and a very thought through mounting capabilities, which I'm going to show you right now. About the modularity, the mid part of the luminaire can easily be used for additional functionalities. So you can remove the center plate of the luminaire and just click in an emergency kit, for example, that is available from us as an accessory, and you can just click this one into the luminaire in the center space of the luminaire, and it comes with a cover to perform as shown. In a second step, we are also going to introduce sensor modules for this center space of the luminaire. It comes in 2 light lumen packages. We do have 900 lumen and 1800 lumen. The bigger one will also be available with the Lightify compatibility, where you can do tunable white applications with Lightify. And for all these products, the emergency kit will fit, and there's also a accessory to do a wall mounting with a side entrance, with a cable side entrance, for example. This explains the idea and also the mounting concept of Rondel Flat in more detail. It's an excerpt of the user instruction as well. As a last point, I want to bring to you the Prevalite family. It's a rough overview of what we introduced recently with the Prevalite range. So Prevalite includes the very economic downlight spotlight solution that I've just referred to before briefly. It includes a basic damp-proof solution, a very cost-optimized damp-proof solution, which has no integrated through wiring like Aqualine, but it's really for basic damp-proof applications, and the Privalight floodlight that I have introduced to you also earlier in the presentation. These are the main factors for the Privalight downlight. I referred to them in the presentation before. You can also have a look at the key parameters here. And also there is an excerpt for the installation concept that goes with Privalight downlight. Privalight damp-proof, as said, is the very easy to use damp-proof solution that is very reasonable priced as well, providing the key features that are integrated here, like IK08 impact resistance, and a system lifetime of around 30,000 euros. It goes up until 4,850 lumen. Compared to Aqualine, what we can see is that it has slightly lower lifetime, and with Aqualine we provide the very easy integrated through wiring, while Privalight damp-proof does not have this feature in terms of connection. The Privalight floodlight, as I said before, is very sleek and slender. It comes in 4 lumen packages, and it's also IK06 and IP65 protected. You can see the dimensions here. As said, the 50-watt version of it with a lumen output of 4,000 lumen is below 3 centimeters in height. So I want to also give you a short overview of the marketing activities that we are having, covering this full overview of general lighting OSRAM branded products. So we do have in the digital marketing section, we do have upgraded and enhanced the OSRAM LS website as a whole. And on our website, you can find all the product informations that are also briefly shown on the side of this, and making it easy to access the product information via our website. Also, we are doing e-commerce with this portfolio, together with, for example, the Voltimum platform. We are having installation videos, for example, like for Apollon or Aqualine. You can find on Voltimum and on YouTube installation videos introducing the concept of Apollon or Aqualine again, and also showing use cases where installers have successfully used our Apollon to really satisfy and light up the expectations, so to say, of their customers. We do have a media presence also. We are generally on all the social media platforms like LinkedIn or Twitter, where we are also going to share this presentation. We are doing advertisings for our ranges, like for example the Essentials brochure that will shortly be updated, and also, as said, all the online activities that we are doing centrally from OSRAM side, from LS side. We are also able to do local promotions. So if you're interested in doing promotions on our products with your partners, you can contact us anytime. These are some of the promotions that we have recently launched in several regions, and you can contact our sales marketing partners at all time to define promotional action. Also, what we are having is a POS system POS system that you can that we provide to our partners for the presentation of our essentials range right at the point of sales. For this also, it's very simple to contact our sales partner or your OSRAM LS sales partner, or directly our sales marketing colleagues to get more information on these solutions. We are also enhancing or working on our packaging to make evolutionary development of our packaging to further provide to further improve it and provide the right protection to the products, and also highlight our brand on the packaging. That would be it from my side. Thank you very much for your interest, and thank you very much for joining us for this webinar. I hope you found it interesting, and have a nice day.